Yeah, so this one time, many years ago, I used to work in a facility in New York, and I was the part of ERT team, and I just been mandated, which they call drafted, which is basically you having to stay and you having to work overtime. So typically in the daytime, I had the morning shift at the time, early morning. I want to say 6:30, 6:30 to like 2:30, and I was mandated or drafted, had to do mandatory overtime to work in the PM. So they put me on the ERT team, and basically you a response team. You go around throughout the facility, and this is in New York, going around in the facilities, making sure everything is okay. And as I was going around through the facility, through the building, everything appeared okay. Like it was no issues. But y'all know how that go. Like right before is the calm right before the storm, and out of nowhere there was a cold red. And back then, I don't know how they do it right now. Back then, cold red meant like a fight, like something actively going on. Cold white meaning like a disturbance. Maybe the youth is not listening, not following directives. So it was a cold red. I get to the unit, which they called at the time, they called wings. They were wings. I get to the wing, and it's just blood everywhere. It was 3 residents on the floor. It was two staff struggling with one resident. It was 2 staff tussling with 1 resident, and I see two residents like fighting, but both of their shirts was just bloody. It was like it was like near bedtime at this point, and I didn't know what to do. I'm like shocked, confused, not to know what's going on. I know somebody got stabbed. Was he tried to jump a staff or they tried to jump a resident? So long story short, they were fighting. The kid had a sock in his hand. Brother had a sock in his hand with soap. It was bar soap, a Dove. It was a bar Dove soap. So long story short, it was 3 or 4 residents on the floor at the time. 2 of the residents had assaulted one of the residents. They put a bar of soap in the sock, and caught him. He might have been watching TV. And when I think about it, I believe they already had some tension. I think the 2 that jumped him felt like that one was kind of bullying him. So when they had the opportunity, they grabbed bar of soap, and hit him in his hand and kept hitting him. So that's where the blood was coming from. It was leaking, but it was just so much. It was literally on the walls. His shirt was flooded. The other resident's shirt was flooded. I think that might have been one of the worst situations I've seen with like a youth on youth, resident on resident. Yeah, so I guess speaking to them later, they felt like he was bullying them. Like I guess he was much bigger or most known, and they just wasn't having that anymore. So yeah.